Yo, what's happening, guys? Did you miss me? Oh, shit. I think we've got the PC issues sorted. We will see. Marvin helped me out. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. And I think I've positioned my camera better, because it's sort of been in this really awkward spot that's not ideal for painting. So I think I've got it nailed. Very dark, very dark. Yeah, it was very dark. Stream setup is immaculate. I appreciate it. Thank you, Hotbox Comics. Yeah, what's your favorite comic series right now? What are you reading? I used to get so many comics when I was younger. So I've still got them. Still got a heap of my old stuff. I haven't purchased. When was the last thing I purchased? Cable versus Deadpool. That was years ago. That was the last comic I bought. Crazy. I think my camera might slightly be too far away. It's better than it's been in previous streams, but I might have to adjust it again tomorrow. Yo, Tattooed Zoologist, how you doing? How you doing? That'd be Friday. It's a weird. Today's been weird. I think it was because I didn't stream yesterday. That's why today feels weird. You know what? I might just try and micro adjust this camera. Let's get this water bottle. I want to be painting here. Let's put that there. Let's try that. Let's not try that. Let's try that. Yo, Prophet, how we doing, son? Yeah, today feels weird for me because I didn't stream yesterday. And yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's heaps better. Because I didn't stream yesterday and I started work early today and I had a nap in between. It feels like it feels like I had 2 days in the space of one day. Like I fit 2 days in the space of one day. Starting to talk like one of those dudes that sell courses. I'm manipulating time. Manipulating time. Dinner was good. Dinner was good. Yeah, I had a good I had a good dinner. Yeah, it was good. Whether it just stays as that one dinner or not, who knows? Definitely not me. But the dinner itself was good. Tell you what, feels good painting a Blood Angel again. Even if it is a Horus Heresy Marine, it feels good. You've been watching a lot of Warhammer streams lately. Dude, we're everywhere, man. We're everywhere. None are as good as me, but we're everywhere. It's a fantastic hobby. It's a phenomenal hobby to get into. Extremely rewarding. Extremely rewarding. Like, it's funny I've got this model sitting here. I don't normally have this model sitting here. This is what I painted a year into my hobby. Which is still pretty good. I'm not shit canning my work. This was a year into my hobby. He's pretty dusty too. This is 12 years difference. How's that green? My audio's coming from the wrong mic. Maybe. Yo, I've turned myself up. Maybe I've turned my decibels up too much. Yeah, it's probably... Oh, wait, do you know what it'll be?
That should be better. I know what it was. I know what it was. I had to rehook up my camera. It should be all good now. Yeah, I had to reconnect my camera, and the camera's got an audio capture on it as well. So that was on as well as me. Makes more sense. I'll have to I'm gonna get my PC looked at tomorrow, so I'll have to remember to do that again tomorrow. I'm sure I will forget. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get a second date again, but first date, it seemed like it was good. I got laughed at. I got not laughed with. I got laughed at. The camera I'm using is a Sony ZV-E10. Sony ZV-E10. It would be around almost 2 years old now. A year and a half. So the last model I showed, how do I do the wings on the front? Are you talking about this guy? This one here? How do I get the wing bits on the front not to run? When you're painting with smaller details, you don't want to be thinning your paint as much. You just want to thin your paint just enough that it flows and it applies smoothly. So it sounds like you're probably thinning your paint too much if it's running down the front. And other than that, if you're having trouble with it spilling out from the edges, it's brush control, and brush control is just one of those things that you have to just work on over time. The more you paint, the better you'll get at it. It's like when you used to color books as a little kid. Yeah, there's probably Paintera. There's probably much better cameras out there, but this is sort of a good mid-level camera that can be used for multiple things. Like we've used it for the podcast. Obviously use it for my paint streams. I use it to take photos of my miniatures now. I've stopped using my phone. So the most recent stuff you see on Instagram, which you probably don't, it hasn't necessarily been popping up lately. But I'll show you. So these are taken on my camera now. So they're much better than what they used to be. They used to be what was the last thing taken on my phone? These were definitely taken on my phone. This was definitely taken on my phone, this. So it's still good. What have I got, an iPhone 14 or something? But yeah. It's a good camera. It's a good camera. Brush Licker recommended me. Good dude. Good dude. Different vibes. Much different vibes from his stream to my stream. He's a bit more high energy. Mine's definitely a lot slower. Very much heavy metal inspired painting. And I try and help people achieve the same type of quality. That's the goal. That is the goal. Get people to learn from my mistakes. You're also Aussie. Nice. Whereabouts in Australia? Chill vibe. 100%. Yeah. For the most part, I think chilled vibes is the Aussie way. I mean, I used to be much more high energy when I was younger. And look, occasionally we have a rant. Don't redeem the rant, people. I don't have a rant in me tonight. Occasionally there's a rant where I get worked up. North of Sydney. We were at what was the event that was just in Sydney a couple of weeks ago? Supernova. Myself and Marvin, who helps with Battleforged Gaming, we went to Supernova and we helped out at the Pluto Miniatures site, which was cool. It was super cool. Coming to Guilds Inn. What is Guilds Inn? I probably won't be. Is that a Warhammer tournament, is it? Oh, this is a track. I don't even know what this song is. It's on Upbeat. It's cool as. A painting comp. Nah. I don't really enter too many painting comps. I've only actually entered one official painting competition, which was the Arc Open at ArcFest this year. For the most part, I see my stuff as, I don't know, what would I describe it as? High tabletop, extreme high tabletop, I guess. I don't know if it qualifies towards, like it gets close to display. It gets close to display. I'd get more of a kick. I personally would get more of a kick from hearing that people I help with their painting are entering painting comps, if that makes sense. Geez, Prophet, I really am the paint dad, aren't I? I really am the paint dad. I'd really like if people that I help would enter paint comps more than myself. Oh, it's the best way to do it. Look, if I had any advice for people that are looking at getting into paint competitions, just do it. Just jump in and do it. It's the best way to learn. And you get to see, some of the best work ever. And you shouldn't be intimidated. You should be inspired by it. If painting comps is your thing. If it's your thing. Because, it's not my thing. The paint daddy. I should make a bunch of stickers and sell them on our website. Paint daddy stickers. Buddha, my dude, what's happening, brother? How goes Gilliman's base? Are you up to doing flames yet? Do I need to send you the flames videos? That's 2 hours of base coating with XV88. Yeah, it'd be like that, man. That's what I'm doing now with the standard mech, and I'll be doing the same with XV88. It's a jump pack humbuckler, yeah. It's a Mark 6 jump pack. It is the jump pack of Dominion Zephon. You've been playing Space Marine 1's a sick game. It's a very cool game. I mean, do you know what? It'd be fantastic, Paint Hero, for you to enter. But even if you, like, set yourself a goal. But if you don't achieve your goal and you don't get your miniature finished, you should still go. And just check out the work. General tips starting out. For painting comps or just painting in general? I think big ones is, because it sounds like, you know, if you're just starting out and you are already interested in painting competitions, pick models you like the look of and pick models that suit your paint style as well. So for me, because I paint heavy metal and that's a lot of recess shading, edge highlighting and stuff, it's a bunch of models with hard edge highlights. So Space Marines, Tau, my Van Sar. Where'd my Van Sar dude go? He's over there. Like, well, here's a different one. Like these guys, because they've got all these hard edge highlights. And I guess over time, you probably haven't worked it out yet. Over time, you'll work out what your specific paint style is and what you enjoy doing. I'm currently using the Artis Opus M series, but most of the time I use a Games Workshop Citadel Artificer brush because I prefer the shape of the tip. See, they've got two different shapes on with their tips. I prefer this one over this one. These are still good. These are still good. In terms of brushes, I just use what I'm comfortable with. There'd be people out there that would be like, why are you using a zero size M series to base coat areas? And my answer to that is because that's what I want to do. And that's what I'm comfortable with painting. Dale, what's happening, man? How you doing? Translate into miniatures and experience? Yeah, for sure. Look, just practice, right? Just practice. The more you do it, the easier it'll get. The more comfortable you'll get with the size of the model. Even if you get like, I don't know, a 10 box of Space Marines, right? If you've decided Space Marines are the ones you like the look of, just get a single box and just focus on one. Finish the model. That's some advice I would give. Finish a model to completion and base it up. And then you get a real idea of how the model could look, because you know with miniatures, I don't know if it's similar to like painting on a canvas, where there's a stage where the art on the canvas or whatever you're doing looks like shit. Miniatures are the same. It's called the ass face stage, where your model just looks horrid. You had people getting mad at you for using an airbrush. So when I first started, airbrushing wasn't that big, and then airbrushing sort of blew up, and a lot of people were doing that sort of simple Zenithal style airbrushing, which is fine if that's your style. And at the time, I was like, oh, these people are using airbrushing, they're cheating, which is wrong. It's just another tool in your arsenal. And if people are getting upset with you using airbrush, then that says more about them than it says about you, right? I had the same thing. I painted a bunch of hazard stripes for our Necromunda board. Some guy asked how we did it, and I said I masked it up and used some tape. And he's like, oh, that's cheating. Dude, that's smart. That's being smart. I love being background Judd. Bit of background Judd. Trust the process. Exactly, yeah. But you need to finish a model to be able to trust the process, right? If you're new to miniature painting, you're not really sure what the process is yet. And I suppose display painting can be a little bit different. If you're painting squads, you do one test model so you know what that process is, then you can fully trust that process and paint a whole army to that standard. Painting a display piece, slightly different, I think. Every piece is probably a learning experience. Work out what you enjoyed with the painting, the results you liked, the results you didn't like, and how to change them. This is from the Blood Angels character from Horus Heresy called Dominion Zephon. So he's got 3 bionics. He's got a leg bionic, and he's got two bionic arms. It's like people getting upset about using metallic paint instead of glue and glitter. Look, yeah. Man, you got to do hobby your own way, right? And there's always going to be people that have their own opinions, which is a strange thing, right? It's a very, very strange thing. There was a Spence Painting put up a post a few months ago on Threads, and it was a pre-made model from Infinity, and he put it up and he's like, oh, what do you guys think of this? And I was like, yo, like, you don't need to do anything with it, you just pull it out of the package and you can paint it. And I was like, that's actually really cool, because I don't enjoy building models as much as I enjoy painting them. And then people were just like, there were some people that were just gobsmacked. They're just like, oh, you're not like a real hobbyist, or I don't know what to tell you if you don't enjoy building models. And it's like, not everyone has to enjoy the same part of the hobby or enjoy painting a specific way. Like, just relax. Let people enjoy the hobby the way they want to. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. You watch the Twitch for better quality. Twitch has much better video and audio quality. That's the way to do it, Pain Zero. Yep, 100%. Just practice on a few models. Like, it's taken me ages to get to where I am as a painter. And that's not to say that it'll take you ages to get where you want to get with painting, because evidence is like Prophet, Buddha, Dale in chat. They're all at a, if I was to compare them to where I was in terms of a quality of a painter, they're at a much more advanced point than I was when I was painting. Moojos, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Thank you. Airbrushing allows you to apply a much thinner base coat. I airbrushed this. I airbrushed the base of this model. Crazy. And I did a little bit of a zenithal shade on it. Shock horror. Just send them over here, humbuckler. I'll tell them what time it is. A 100% cheated. Yep. Yeah. Are you? Hang on. Wait. Are you not applying paint to your miniatures just with your finger? You're using a brush to apply paint to your model? You're brand new, you literally built your first 7 models and you've found everyone really welcoming so far. Yeah, look, for the most part, Mike, for the most part, this hobby's fantastic. The majority of people in the hobby are great. But, like anything, there are a few bad apples. And especially once you start to upload stuff online, right? I think Reddit's probably really bad for that. It's just very easy nowadays for people, for everyone and anyone to comment, even if they don't mean it. Hell, I get some pretty crazy comments on YouTube. For your Alpha Legion, yeah, for sure, Mujos. Yep. Alpha Legion would be phenomenal with contrast paints. That's how they used to achieve the old Forge World Alpha Legion, was with a metallic base coat and then spraying 2 Tamiya clears over the top. It was like a blue clear and a green clear with an airbrush. I'm going to skip this song. I think this song gets me demonetized. Exactly. There's a few dickheads everywhere you go. There's still criticism? Yeah. Yeah. Look, I still critique stuff. Don't get me wrong, Mark. Like, when Games Workshop release some models that I think are subpar, I get on my high horse. But I'm not going to I'm not going to just jump on like some random person's account and be like, yo, thin your paints, bro. And I'm a Games Workshop fanboy as well. It should be said. I'm a massive Games Workshop fan. They look like Lego studs. They do actually. They do look like Lego studs. Maybe they just use the Lego studs with their sculpts. Oh, can someone answer a question for me? Is the plural of Lego Legos? Because I don't know why. Maybe it's just because when I grew up, it is okay. See, I thought the plural for Lego was just Lego. I thought it was just Lego. You've got one Lego, you've got multiple Lego. I thought Legos was just like this American thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, it sounds like an American thing. You've always just said Lego? Yeah, same. Hey kids, can you pack up your Lego? You don't be like, hey kids, pack up your Legos. Can you kids pack up the Lego? I don't know. Okay. I'm going with you, Prophet. I'm going with you. feel like this backpack's got a lot of silver on it, but America and Europe. Oh well, I don't have any Lego, so it doesn't matter. Oh, I was meant to do an Instagram post tonight. Silly. I'm definitely out of the algorithm. Hadn't posted for a long time. Jar K85, thank you for the follow. We're creeping towards 2K, guys. You know what happens at 2K? The hot tub stream. And then the world. And then the world. Okay, get your head out of the way, buddy. So these areas I'm painting with grey, they're going to be silver. And the reason I do this is sort of like a little bit of an insurance policy. It means because I do a varnish, right? My process is normally paint all the regular colors, apply your transfers, do a varnish, a matte varnish. And then I paint my metallics afterwards so I can get my metallics to like pop a little bit. But that leaves very little room for error. This gives me a little bit of breathing room. It means I don't have to be like 100% precise. I have to be 99.5% precise, but it doesn't have to be that full 100. And I do the same with my golds and my brasses, anywhere that are metallic. You. There's a little hair in that. This is Horus Heresy. Yeah, it's Dominion Zephon. I was gifted this model about a year ago and I hadn't done anything with it. I normally paint Blood Angels. So like, this is my army for 40k. This one doesn't have any battle damage on it. But I was gifted this by a friend, so it's about time I paint it. It's been sitting around for so long. Is that all the silver on this backpack? These are going to be gold. That's going to be gold. But thank you. Thank you. I'm not painting the inside of this jump pack because I'm going to do a blue glow in those boosters. Alright, that does look like it's... Yeah. Oh. I'm just going to go grab some water. Just going to go grab some water. Be back in a sec. Okay. What else? We got more metallics. Yeah. His little helmet. Any advice painting fire flames on cotton balls specifically? I can't say I've done it, Craig. I can't say I've done it. So, I in all honesty, dude, I would just Google it or YouTube it. I know I've seen people use the cotton balls and then the little tea lights. Do I know how to paint black? Yes. Yeah. I got multiple ways of painting black. So they're all heavy metal based edge highlight styles. And they all require 3 edge highlights. they all require 3 edge highlights and a dot highlight. Let me show you. I think I probably can only show you 2 examples. Actually, I lie. Hairy Dog Trumpet, thank you for the follow. Alright, so these are my 3 ways of painting black. And again, they're all 3 edge highlight steps. So this one is the grey edge highlights. So just straight grey. You can see that there's 3 edge highlights, especially down here on the leg. So, come on, brush. That's the first edge highlight. That's the second edge highlight. That's the third edge highlight. And then there's the little dot. So this is grey, just greys. And then we've got a combination of the two. So this is grays and blues. So it's mixing together gray and blue with every single step of each highlight. This is probably a good spot to look down here. So 3 edge highlights, that real big, thick, fat one. Probably a little inconsistent here. Down here is better. Down here is better. And then the final one is just using blues. Not like bright blues. Haven't showed this guy on stream for a while. So that's sort of the 3 ways I paint black. So straight grey, straight blues, or a mixture of the 2. And I think the way you pick is based on the other colors you're going to use on the miniature. So for this guy, the instance for the Blood Angel is there was going to be red. There was naturally going to be red on this Blood Angel, this Death Company captain. So having blue edge highlights was going to look a touch strange, and that's why I just stick with the gray. And plus, the rest of my normal Blood Angels have gray on them as well for their straight edge highlights. Whereas the other 2 guys, like the Death Company, the Death Watch and the Legion of the Damned, are predominantly that armor color, and they mix well with all the other colors that are on the model. What was I doing? Base coating. Grey. Base coating grey. Yep. Give me a second. Let me just put something on the screen so it looks like I'm doing something. Let me just copy paste my... Let me just copy paste something and I'll put it in chat. That's another good tip if you are getting into the hobby and you are painting armies. No, I don't want to hear myself. If you're getting into the hobby and you're painting armies, write down your recipes that you're using because you will forget them. So that's why I was able to just copy paste that recipe and put it in chat, because I've got it saved on my phone. I've got it written in a book. Yeah, one of the big ones will be like you might want to replicate that color and you've completely forgot how you did it. I did it on some Skaven years ago. Started doing a Skaven army and I really liked how I achieved the skin, and I did it sort of with some dry brushing, some over brushing, but but I forgot the colors I used, so I can't exactly replicate it. I might have to try and one day reverse engineer by looking at the colors on the miniature. But also, you know, when you do start posting stuff on social media, or you've got some friends, they might want specific recipes, just like this instance. And it's just so much easier, I'm telling you, because I've been asked multiple times how I paint my red and my gold, and if I had to type each step out every time, I would lose my mind. I'd lose my mind. That'd work very good. Bone with black would work very good. You could use some pops of like a brass or a copper. That would work well with those colors as well, just to break up some areas. What do I paint after this guy? Do a Van Sar tutorial maybe? I do want to paint another Van Sar gang member. All right, let's paint some gold. I do have some more silver I need to, or grey. I need to base coat on that, but Need it to dry first. In half an hour's time, guys, in half an hour's time, if you are new to the channel, we do a little bit of a segment where we jump into the Discord, and there is a thread for people that are currently watching online to upload pics of their work, whether it's a work in progress or a finished miniature, and we'll show everyone else on stream what you're working on. There is a link to the Discord, and the thread you want to use is called the Livestream Community Showcase. And it's only for people that are watching the stream right now. So just upload a pic now, and then we'll show everyone. And then tomorrow we'll do it again. Yo, Chad, what's happening?
Dawn's up and my door shut. D&D, so don't call up. A few missed meals, so what? Crunch time about to crawl up. I'm a force under big pressure. Under pressure, they sprawl us. If you coasting with a mediocre, then any over you cold luck. I've been about the grind though. Got plenty of receipts too. My lower back tell me all the time what 12 hours on repeat, dude. But can't stop, but don't got breaks. I've been putting in years, dude. Ain't it funny how you get lucky when you work harder than your peers do? Guess I'm lucky all day. Guess what? I guess I'm lucky all day. I guess I'm lucky all day. Know you wanna tell me that I'm lucky all day. Some call me a king, others say I drew oasis. They think I picked up the crown from the pavement. Well, if I'm lucky, guess I'm lucky all day. Guess I'm lucky all day. Guess I'm lucky all day. Everybody around me gets gold things. Coincidence, so good omens. If I'm lucky, guess I'm lucky.
Marvin. How was the date? All right, we'll just fill everyone in. How was the date? It was good. Dinner was good. Obviously spoke about Battleforged gaming because I have to. It's a large part of my life. I spoke about every one of you guys in chat right now, and it was all good. Trust me. No, she laughed at me hysterically. She laughed, not with, at. We're talking at. So, and get this. She's laughing at me so loud. If you were in a restaurant, you would turn and you would look at what is being, who's being laughed at, or what's so funny. That's how loud it was. It was loud. Laughing is good regardless of the reason. Yeah, look. I think it was good laughing. But I don't know. Who knows? We'll see if there's a second date or not. It's probably not really up to me, is it? Oh, it was a good night. It was a good night. I enjoyed the company. Half up to me, half up to her. Look, dude, I think I'm almost, unless a date is horrid, I'm always down for a second date. I don't think that, like, there's no way you can get to know someone in 2 hours. There's no way you can get to know someone in 2 hours, let alone in probably a nervous 2 hours. Right, are you truly relaxed? It's almost like a job interview, I think. You can definitely get to know them enough to tell them no on a second date, though. I don't know if you can, unless there's like some absolutely glaringly obvious stuff, right? Yeah, I mean that's some pretty obvious stuff, Chad. That's like pretty obvious stuff. Like there was nothing like that on this date. It just seemed like it was a nice dinner, getting to know someone. Yeah, I paid. I'll always pay for a first date. I know that dating dynamics have changed from what the social norm used to be, in a way, just due to finances and stuff like that. But I will always still pay for a first date, always. And I'll probably continue to pay for every single other date after that. But we just went to a nice pizza place. I got a cocktail and they didn't have amaretto sour on their cocktail list, which I was disappointed about. So I had some gin cocktail that was nice. I know, but I was shattered. I was shattered. That wasn't the reason for no second. Yeah, so it doesn't sound like that first date was a good one then, Chad, by the sounds of it. And she asked if I could teach her how to paint. I was like, sure, it'll be $70 for a beginner class. And you can choose whether you want to do it on a Saturday or a Sunday. Do you know what? I don't think I'm going to paint the XV88 on that scroll work. That's just way too small to try and do with this. Amaretto Sour is the official drink of BFG. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, whipped out. Yeah, I was like, have you ever seen a Blood Angels jump pack captain with 25,000 likes on it? Have you ever seen something that has a Space Marine model that has nearly 400,000 views on a reel? See you, Marvin. Enjoy the snow, dude. Enjoy the snow. For Horus, ain't no way. Nightshade, ain't no way. Which Necrons are you painting? First thing most women say to you is, and it's gotten a little bit weird when I tell them a commission painter. Why has that gotten weird? She actually asked me if I had an OnlyFans. You had an OnlyFans before you met your wife? Why does that not surprise me, Buddha? Why does that not surprise me? You would have, Buddha, you would have spoken in depth to my ex-housemate Lockie, correct? Put one of your Imperial Fists. Yeah, we'll be checking that out in around 15 minutes. On what subject? I'll message you. I'll message you on IG. Hang on. I'll do it now. I'm not putting it on stream. Yeah, I thought you would know that. Yeah, yeah. Painting a Cryptek. What do you think of the new Necron stuff, Nightshade? The kill team. Never spoke about it. You want to get that kill team, Chad. You don't like it? You like the old one? I think that new one's cool. I like those like small scarab looking things. Whatever they are. I think they're cool. Which person was like, hey, let's put mil thick trim on this fucking thing? Am I there tomorrow? Maybe. Marvin's in the snow and I've got to take my PC to the PC store. So I could be there. I'm not sure what time though. Yeah, the combo. How's the combo Buddha? But this is also one of those points I make that people from all walks of life can enjoy Warhammer, the hobby, right? I think the days are gone where it was that stereotypical hobby with that stereotypical person. And I think that for the most part is the same for a lot of hobbies now. And people should just enjoy the hobby they enjoy. Could you use Necron arms for a Space Marine? You'd have to find the right. You'd have to find the right Necron model to use as bionics for a Marine, but it could work. Oh, my leg's cramping up. Sick. That's weird. Clearly have not had enough water today. Because like this guy's bionics, they're not actually that far off being Necron. Like those bionics look a little Necron-y. Vashtor is your favorite to paint. Vashtor is a sick model. Vashtor is a phenomenal model. I really like his paint scheme too, like his armor color. You've seen Necron arms on an orc. They look pretty funky. Orcs are your favorite? I mean, the new orcs that are coming out are really, really, really cool. And they've got 2 kill teams, which are sick. Now you can actually start to get an idea of the model, because before we'd started blocking in all these grey and gold areas, it was all red. Very hard to see the miniature, very hard to see the sort of the detail in the edge highlights and stuff. Still a bit bright, isn't it? Oh, I should do the ring around the belt. I'm not going to do any of the scroll work on the belt yet. We'll worry about that when we start applying the actual metallics. I'm gonna skip this song. It sounds like a Jason Derulo song. Gets the stream demonetized on YouTube. big ass belt buckle. This is just XV88 and it's in preparation for when I paint my metallic gold. I don't paint non-metallic metal. This is just part of my process of painting. Makes it so it's easier for my metallics later. I should do that little skull on his chest plate too. Ever just spray paint and then paint? What do you mean? Why is it getting cold again? I know. I will like getting. I like the cold for sleeping. I just sleep so much better when it's cold. I love it. Definitely makes it harder to get out of bed in the morning, but nice. Nice, 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 nice. Just paint a basic army? No. This is my basic. I got one style. Actually, I did paint some Mechanicum, or I started painting some Mechanicum. This is a bit more of a speed paint style. So it's using washes and stuff like that. Still a fair amount of detail work in it. It looks okay. He looks alright. Alright, let's check out this Discord. I know it's a little bit early, but we're going to check out the Discord. Get your posts in the Discord right now. On the trench too. Yeah, that was still a lot of work on the trench stuff. Get those posts in that thread. We're going to check out what you've been working on. And you'll have to say whose is whose as well, because it'll have your Discord name and it won't line up with your name in chat. Let me see. There we go. I think we had this yesterday. Yeah, I wasn't on yesterday, but Kieran posted this dude. I forget what he's Ulrich. Ulrich the Slayer, I think. Whose is this? This is cool. What's this model? I don't even know what this model's from. I don't even know what that model's from. That's cool though. It's got a bit of Dark Souls about it. Keep bashing some warriors. That's sick. I mean, Warriors still hold up. I think Warriors are still cool. They still hold up. Is that Hive Fleet Kraken? Is that Hive Fleet Kraken? Nice photo skills too. It's tough to take photos of models. You're the warrior and the Tervigon. Looks good. Is that a Kraken or is it your own scheme? Nebula's Imperial Fist. It's a nice rich gold, similar to my yellow. Very good. Buddha. With his Rabute base. Tons of work in the base alone, bro. There's more work in one of these bases than there is in a Marine. It's Kraken. It looks cool. I like it. And then Prophet. Oh, he's onto his termies. You got to feel good, dude. You got to feel good. How does it feel painting a termie? I think they're the best model. They're the best Space Marine model to paint. The best. Standard Prophet clean edge highlights. As funny as you remember, they're so good. The size. It's the size. Thank you for uploading stuff, guys. We will do this again, same time tomorrow. I'm going to continue painting for another half an hour. Quick question. What putty? It is called Blue Tack. Zach? Blue Tack. From Boss Stick. Apparently white tack is better, so you keep getting told. Is that like a... Is that a joke? You have the original Terminator polystyrene. What's the original Terminator? Oh, I don't think maybe it's the stuff that comes with the paint handles. Honestly, I've never had an issue with blue tack unless it's like super old and it's like shitty with paint and stuff on it. I've never really had an issue with blue tack. I don't know if they make it anymore, but the company Yoo-Hoo used to make yellow tack and it was just blue tack but yellow. I think they got rid of it because it didn't really stay yellow forever. You always have blue tack performance issues. Maybe you need to get white tack. You guys slow with posting your stuff. God, the things I do for you guys. The things I do. What is that? It's corn related. Corn related? Corn chaos. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Chaos Spawn probably need an update, hey? They're pretty goofy. Colorwee, thank you very much for the follow. I apologize if I've pronounced your name wrong, but Twitch always challenges me with names. The Dark Oath Wilder Fiend. I think I know which one you're talking about.
You know, I believe that self-love is very important.
What do they paint the gems with for the Horus Heresy Blood Angels? They're like a purple, aren't they? I think I'm going to do purple. I wouldn't do Balthazar. I wouldn't do Balthazar. Remind me after stream, Buddha, reply to me on Insta. There was a guy, and I had his recipe for the trim he did with his chaos, and it was very good. The Slaves to Darkness rulebook had a Chaos Spawn generator table in it. That's actually a pretty cool idea. A satisfying brass. I think brasses can be difficult. I've got. I did this one on the Death Watch. I think this turned out pretty good. Yo, I need to put some silver on the helmet there. Oh, is that the new Raveners store? Is that the ones you're talking about? Yellow oil over a silver. That sounds interesting for a gold. Yeah, those Raveners are cool as. The Kill Team boxes that they're coming out with are wicked. Very, very cool. Have Raveners been removed from the Tyrannid Codex? Are they in there? No, it was the other ones, wasn't it? It was Winged Warriors. Remember when Winged Warriors were a model? They didn't have a model, but you could have Winged Warriors.
Dawn's up and my door shut. D&D, so don't call up. A few missed meals, so what? Crunch time about to crawl up. I'm a force under big pressure. Under pressure, they sprawl guts. If you coasting with a mediocre, then any over you cold luck. I've been about the grind though. Got plenty of receipts too. My lower back tell me all the time what 12 hours on repeat, dude. But can't stop, I don't got breaks. I've been putting in years, dude. Ain't no funny how you get lucky when you work harder than your peers, dude. Guess I'm lucky all day. Guess what? I guess I'm lucky all day. I guess I'm lucky all day. Know you wanna tell me that I'm lucky all day. Some call me king, others say I drew aces. They think I picked up the crown from the pavement. Well, if I'm lucky, guess I'm lucky all day. Guess I'm lucky all day. Guess I'm lucky all day. Everybody around me gets both things. Call it coincidence or good omens. If I'm lucky, guess I'm lucky all day. Guess I'm lucky all day. Guess I'm lucky all day now. Yeah, they wanna see my decline. There's a whole line of them, that's fine. I stay posted up in they minds and don't pay a dime of rent. I don't mix much with they kind. I ain't trying to blend the difference between I and them. Is
Thank you, Bean. Appreciate it.
it's time again. Straps on and we live again. Upsetting they in position, but I ain't even got eyes on them. It's a me versus me exhibition. Me winning, that's repetition. When I retire, that's deposition. Untouchable, I'm the definition. I don't blame them, I rise, feed them is a ball. Came up and on a dog, and now I'm at the pinnacle. Some call it crazy, others call it a miracle. The only thing I know is that I grind and I get it up. No, I ain't do no dice roll. I went through the fire, now everything is refined. Gold.
Nids need more Build-A-Bear. Yeah, I mean, that's Games Workshop are moving away from that. That was, I mean, every codex had it, right? Every codex. You had all these different weapon options on all these different models, and now they've essentially just changed it to, if it's not in this box, you can't have it. With very, very minor outliers. So you can still have a Thunder Hammer Storm Shield jump pack captain, but there is actually no model. There is no model for that. I don't think there's many other War Scrolls out there that are like that. I really don't feel Games Workshop are ever going to bring that back, unfortunately. Like, they took away my Lightning Claw Terminator captain. I think they'll bring it back, though. People were talking about max captains in new drop pods. What do you mean? Like taking three captains? Nine captains. Hang on, wait. What else can you put in the drop pod? You can't put Terminators. Or can you? I mean, I hate the idea of it. But I understand it. I hate the idea of it, but I understand it. A jump pack captain. Can you put jump pack in drop pods, can you? Seems a bit strange. And what's the purpose of that, getting a jump pack captain on the table turn one? Yeah, I mean, they're very protective of their IP, but it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. It's so easy to get like 3D printers and print from home now. It wasn't a few years ago, but it's just getting easier and easier. Yeah, the only thing they're really going to be able to do is stop 3D prints from being able to take part at their official tournaments. And even then, 3D printing is getting so good that people are be able to get what STLs of Games Workshop products, and then yeah, just print them anyway. All right, we are going to finish up there, guys. So I'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. my time. Basically, wind your clock back 2 hours. That's when the stream starts every day. And I think we'll get very close to varnishing tomorrow. Very close to varnishing. I think we'll just finish there. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. Again, we'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Australian Standard Time. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your night. Catch you tomorrow. See you guys.